Oh man, cat, we live, cat, we live.
We live.
Oh man, welcome back to No Excuses, man.
Welcome back.
Hey,
Welcome back.
fat, look here, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. At the start of every episode, man, I ask you to do me one favor. Just tell the people. Now, what you got to tell the people to do, man?
Man, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the post notification so you know when we post. Keep liking the videos, man. If you want to comment on the videos, give us some feedback. Tell us what you think. Give us y'all thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Just keep running it up.
Oh man, so cat, be honest, man. Hold up, cat, we ain't even live yet. We ain't even live yet. Hold up. Now we finna go live in 5, 4, 3, 2. We ain't even fucking live. Hold up, man. All right, cat, we live. Cat, we live.
We live.
Oh man, now fat man, tell the good people at home what to do. Man, you know how you got to start the show off, man. The show open the line.
Man, comment, share, subscribe, hit the post notification so you know we post, man. Keep running the videos up. Hey, comment on the videos, give us feedback of your thoughts on any topic we talk about, man. Just keep running us up, man.
Oh man, so Cap, you
Yeah.
know, I didn't go to Op last Friday, so I can't deep dive into it the way that I could with the Battle of Murder Creek, but I do know what I know about it. One thing I do know, fat, that that damn dirty bird still dancing, ain't it?
And good defense travel.
Hey, good defense travel, man. You know what I'm saying? The WS Neal Blue Eagles went on the road in the first round of playoffs and beat the Op Bobcats 35-14. Was the final 35-14. Man, late in the fourth quarter, Neal had a barrage of 21 points in the final. I think it was what the final call of 3 minutes and some change. It jump started with a 70-yard touchdown run by St. Clark.
Yeah.
I know it was scoop and score on a fumble recovery for a touchdown. I don't know how to. I think the ST touchdown was the first one that jump started it. The scoop and score was the last one. I missed the one in the middle. How did they score that? The touchdown that got them to 28. How did they get that one?
I can't even remember, to be honest with you, Q.
I
I
know
can't remember.
ST had the long 70-yard run, and they had a scoop and score at the end. I cannot think of how they got the second touchdown because I wasn't there and I missed when
Yeah, I
they
won't
put
know.
on
Yeah.
I think they called an interception or something and they set them up on the short field. Either way, Neal went on the road, man, took care of business. So now they on to the second round and they will be facing American Christian Academy. They will be facing American Christian Academy, man, a school, if I'm not mistaken, it's out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Funny how things work because in the next segment, we're going to talk about another school from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So, Fat Man, do Neal get it done Friday, man? Is the Dirty Bird still going to be dancing in the third round? Yes or no?
Yes, I think we're gonna be able to get past this one. Only if, like I say, what I was saying on the last part we talked about Neal. They gotta limit penalties, man. They have to be more disciplined than they've shown thus far. You know what I'm saying? I know it's far in the season. The season it's the playoffs, but man, we gotta be more disciplined than what we is, man. Like if we could just be disciplined, because I know this team that we playing probably gonna be like very disciplined. They might not have the athletes like we got. You know what I'm saying? I don't know yet. I can't say they don't. I can't say they do. But it ain't many that's gonna try it out there that's gonna be like ST and Gerard and all of them boys and Lil Jade and all RJ and all them boys. It ain't too many that's gonna come out and be like that every Friday. But I think if we uh, limit, like I say, limit the penalties and just play our game, of course we can get past them, man. I got all faith in Neal. That defense that Neal got, they got a ferocious defense, man. Good defense, it can take you a long way, man. the defense take you along?
Oh man, for what I've been told, because I'm not gonna sit up here, man, and act like I know, you know what I'm saying, American
Yeah,
Christians, like I haven't studied the tape or anything like that because I haven't. What I have been told is I know there's a spread you out team. They run a spread style offense. They run more of an aerial attack. They like to throw the football. What I do know is this. Right? If you're gonna attack Neil, I think the strength of Neil's team is the defense. Me personally, I
yeah,
think your best way to attack the defense is through the air. So if that's their strength, then there comes a matter of can you hold up against Neil's pass rush?
yeah.
I think that's gonna be something interesting look out for. But I'm with you, man. I honestly believe in my heart of hearts. I think Neil's gonna be too athletic. I think they're gonna be too athletic, man. You know, but what can hurt Neil, man, and I'm gonna keep saying it until they play a game and I'm proven otherwise. Whenever you go out and you play and you consistently end up with double-digit penalties. Now I don't know how many penalties they had against Op.
Yeah, me neither.
Somebody commented. I can't remember who commented on my post. I don't know if it was both Sessions or Richard Evans. Somebody commented on my post, man, and said that they think that Neil might have had 14 penalties at Op.
Yeah,
So they had 13 against Miller. So you one up did against Op and went and got 14. Eventually, that many penalties is going to ultimately come back to cost you in the end. But
yeah.
until I'm proven, and until that just comes into fruition, I'm done saying I wish they'd get a fewer amount of penalties because that's just who we are as a team. But I do think they will be able to out athlete American Christian and find a way to get another victory, man. I think the Dirty Bird gonna dance his way to the third round, man.
Yeah, I can see that, man. Like I say, man, if the athletes that we got, man, in that defense, I trust it, man. It didn't got us this far, so I mean, I trust it.
I mean, at this point, man, it's hard. It's hard to not trust it. It's hard to not trust it because just based
Yeah,
on what you've seen, man. I know people might hear me say this and it might sound crazy, but take Neil game versus Jackson and Neil game versus Miller, right?
yeah,
Now they beat Miller by 21. They lost to Jackson by 23. Correct.
yeah,
I came away watching Neil more impressed after the Jackson game than I did the Miller game.
yeah,
And
yeah.
as odd as that, I get it. It don't mean because you won one game by 3 touchdowns, you lost the other one by 3 touchdowns. I came away more impressed watching Neil against Jackson than I did against Miller because if that Neil right there that played against Jackson shows up with that type of intensity and they play that level of defense with that level of physicality, which I'm pretty sure that's just who they are because
Because it wasn't
and I done
expected.
watched quite a few Neil games. They ain't got bullied defensively in none of the games that I really done looked at.
See,
So
The Neil and Jackson game was just the fact of the Neil and Jackson game. It wasn't expected. Nobody
right,
expected for Neil to stand up in the paint like they did, as long as they did. That's what it is.
exactly. So for
Yeah,
me, man, I'm be honest, I can't fathom American Christian being on the same level as Jackson. I just don't think so.
no,
So if Neil
no.
shows up with that intensity, I just saw the comment. Uh, Fat Andrew Etheridge of Pow Wow Sports just commented and said that Neil is favored by 14. Take
14.
that for
Yeah,
what you want. I like Neil to win the ball game, man. I think we roll into the third round.
yeah, yeah,
I think we
yeah. I
roll
do
into the
too.
third round, man.
Yeah,
Oh man, now Fat, I just told you American Christian that that's a school that's located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Now, granted, we do know another school that is located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And cat, that is none other than the Alabama Crimson Tide, who took on the LSU Tigers Saturday night, won the ball game 20-9. To be honest, Fab, I done seen a lot of Alabama LSU games. This one here really lacked all the hype that's went into the other ones. LSU fired Brian Kelly. And then, Fat, all in all, just watching the game, man, it didn't feel like as intense. Man, you know how you watching the game and some games just feel like they way more lit than others?
Yeah.
This Alabama LSU game felt not nearly as lit as the ones in years past for whatever reason. I don't know, because they fired the coach or whatever. But nonetheless, Alabama won the game 20-9.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that, man?
Well, it was a slugfest. You know what I'm saying? Bama and LSU is always in the past, even in the previous games we played them years past. It always been a defensive grind, like slow grind game. It just now started like towards this time where like the past 5 or 6 years that it's been a lot of points scored in the game because back then, man, there used to be low scoring between LSU and Bama. So I mean, we know as Bama fans how this LSU and Bama game is. It's it's a heavy defensive game. That go back to the game of the century. You know what I'm saying? From 2011. You know what I'm saying? So we know how physical this game is, which I knew that was gonna, happen because LSU defense, like I said last week, I knew they had a good defense. You know what I'm saying? Their offense just hadn't got it together this year. And that's, because of Nussmeier didn't pan out like he was supposed to. And I just never was that big on Nussmeier anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it just didn't do nothing but further prove our point. We weren't never big on him anyway. But LSU came out and they tried. Them coming up with having an intern coach, you expected them to come out and try to make it a game. And I mean we saw that coming, but Alabama really controlled the whole game for real. It was never a moment in the game you thought LSU was gonna actually beat Alabama. Like it didn't never feel like that to me. It was just like Bama was controlling the game and kind of just going through the motion with it. Offensively, I feel like defensively we trended upwards, but offensively we trended a little downwards. But that's because of lack of run game. Because it ain't quarterback play or nothing like that. I think it's just a running game. At this point, bro, we Bama fans, we got to just come out and just say it, bro. We don't have a running game, man. Like, we just don't have one. It's non-existent. Like, up until this point, I mean, that's what's been proven. We like 100 and something in rushing and all in all the college football. So it's like we ain't that good on with the run. But I think a lot of that, bro, I don't blame the line for that, man. I think it's the players, man. I can't say because there's some plays where okay, the line not getting a push sometimes, but most of the time, bro, the line get a push, but the running backs ain't finding these holes, man. They not, and then we ain't got no. I'm used to having like a home run hitter, man. We ain't really a lot of our running backs are like got the same running style. They just a lot of power runners, man. Like Daniel Hill, J.M. Miller, you know what I'm saying? Richard Young, which he don't get a lot of playing time no more. But all of them kind of the same type of bat. They power running backs, you know what I'm saying? You had Kevin Riley I felt like could be a home run hitter, but you don't run him no more. You know what I'm saying? He don't get that many carries as he wants to. I don't understand why. You know, so I think some of it is like, I guess pass protection. He ain't big, so he ain't able to, step up and block, a linebacker that come free, down the middle and have to protect Ty Simpson. So I think that might be why Kevin Riley not getting that much burn no more. But man, I like what he was doing, man. I feel like he had juice. He was running back that had juice, man. He brought some spark, bro. But like. All in all, that defense, man, they showed up and they showed out. Didn't allow a touchdown, just field goals all game. And Alabama defense continues when they get in the red zone, man. Like they stand up in the red zone. they got to be top 10 in all of college football in red zone defense. I mean, I haven't seen it. I ain't looked at no stats or nothing like that, but they got to be ranked in the top 10 in the red zone because they don't give up nothing in the red zone for real. You know what I'm saying? They are bend, but don't break defense. You know what I'm saying? They're bend, and then that pass we're starting to get home. I like what I seen out of 90 London. I like what I seen out of my boy Liaze Pierre. He balled. Deontay Lawson ball. Man, it's a lot of stuff I seen in that with the defense. It's a lot of players on defense that I can go on and on about play just name individual players on the defense that showed up Saturday. I think they just showed up as a unit, man. Like Alabama defense this is the defense that we expected coming into this season. They playing like they supposed to play. Like scratch that Florida State game. Like this is what Alabama defense is supposed to be. When you brought all these players back, second year under Kane Womack, this is what it was supposed to be in the beginning. They ain't doing nothing but showing what they should have been doing early in the season. They doing it now. You know what I'm saying? So, man, if Alabama defense continue to play like that, Ty Simpson is still able to spin it like he's spinning, playing at a Heisman level that he playing. I mean, the running game at this point, I mean, it's gonna come a point in time you're gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? Because might need it this Saturday. I ain't saying you're not gonna need it, but like, man, if Ty Simpson playing at the rate he playing at, man, and that defense keep trending upwards like they is, man, I like our chances to keep continuing to win. So, but we like I say, this is gonna be a hard fought game. Brett Venables, you can't take him lightly. You give him a week to get him a bye week to prepare for your quarterback. Hey, he can wreak havoc, man. He can draw up some shit to get to your quarterback and throw him off his game. But I think Ty Simpson built for it, man. I do, and I like Bama to win this one. I say 23-20.
Hold up, hey, hold up. We ain't got there yet.
Oh damn, we still talking about LSU.
Hey,
I don't talking. We
hold
still
up,
talking about
man.
LSU. Yeah.
We ain't got that far yet. Hey, let me say my piece on the hold up, man.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
But man, I think on last week episode, man, I think I said Alabama's gonna be the LSU. I think I had like something like 24-14 or 27-17 or something like that. And the final score was what, 20-9. So I didn't have Alabama offensively dropping 35, 40 points on LSU because I had respect for their defense. I'm with every other Alabama fan that got eyes that can acknowledge, okay, the run game is a problem.
Yeah.
I think that is a very fair assessment. And I think there are multiple reasons why the running game is suffering this problem. I think because this is what I believe. When Jam Miller first came back against Georgia, right? We had the Georgia game. I think the schedule went Georgia, Missouri, to Vanderbilt, or Georgia, Vanderbilt, then Missouri. I think that's how it went. Georgia, Vanderbilt, Missouri. And those three games, the running game started to look halfway decent, right?
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Remember, in the Missouri game, Jam Miller got a concussion in the third quarter of that game.
Yeah.
From the third quarter of the Missouri game till right now, as we currently speak, I don't know if it's just me that's looking at it. Jam Miller has not looked the same at all to me. At all.
Yeah.
That's one. I think that's hindering the run game because him being the starter, you remember in the preseason, Grubb was very adamant about Jam being the bell cow running back. So with him being healthy enough to play, I think right now the problem is you're starting the wrong running back.
Yeah.
I think Daniel Hill, number 4, should be the starting running back right now. Honestly, I think Daniel Hill should be the starting running back right now, and we shouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, and I tweeted this the other day. I don't like how Bama went away from Kevin Riley.
Yeah, I
I
don't like
think
that
Kevin
either.
Riley need to be touching the football because I like my reason for that is I don't know if I think Kevin Riley is the most like talented back in the room because I don't think he's that. He certainly ain't the biggest one. He might got the most breakaway speed in the room. But my thing is he provides a different style and a change of pace from what not Kevin Riley, from what Daniel Hill and Jared Miller both bring to the table.
Yeah,
I promise you, man, and I like Jam. I like Jam. The other day, or the other night, the night game, the other night, I watched Jam try to get around the edge on one of them plays. I promise you, if I didn't know no better, I would have thought Kane probably would run the football.
yeah.
It was, no, no,
He's still he's slow.
it
Yeah,
was bad. It was bad.
yeah,
It was bad. Jam ain't got no breakaway speed no more, man. Jam used to be fast.
yeah,
The Jam I didn't watch the past 2 or 3 weeks is deep damn near unplayable.
yeah.
It's damn near unplayable, man. I know for a fact. I know for a fact. Whenever you have the level of talent in that room, because Jam Miller was a 4-star recruit, Daniel Hill 4-star recruit, AK Dill 5-star recruit, Kevin Riley 4-star recruit. These are 4 and 5-star recruits, running backs in this room. It's not a lack of talent.
Nah, it's
It's not
talent
a
there.
lack of talent. Now y'all
Yeah,
can try to tell me till I'm blue in the face about how the offensive line ain't doing their job. They got plays they get beat on, and some plays that they went on because that's football. Y'all can't tell me how the offensive line is so bad. Well, but we've been talking about all year how Ty Simpson been so good.
yeah,
Ty Simpson don't run like Jalen Milroe to run away from all these
no,
damn sacks.
yeah.
Go back and watch that offensive line the other day. Ty Simpson got sacked one time. O-line held up damn sure in pass protection. Now the guards
Oh
got
yeah,
worked in run game. The guards
yeah.
between Jaden Roberts to and left guard, man, they tried Will Sanders, they tried Geno Vandermark, and they tried Cam Dewberry, who ended up getting hurt in the game, but I think he will be back this
But he be back.
Saturday.
He'll be back. Yeah,
Our guards got absolutely destroyed, sadly. That's a
yeah,
fact. That is a
yeah,
fact. I ain't gonna tell you fact. Some of them inside run plays, Brailsford was get his lunch ate.
yeah,
LSU's defensive tackles and inside linebackers dominated our interior offensive line. That is a fact.
yeah, yeah.
I think another part of the run game, we don't run the ball to the left side behind Kane Proctor and Cam Dewberry nearly enough for me. I don't understand why they don't do it. They just don't do it. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't understand why we don't use Daniel Hill more off the edge or Kevin Riley off the edge or Jam Miller off the edge. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you when you know you can't run the football. This is when you know you are struggling to run the football. When it's 3rd and 1 and your automatic go-to is the jet sweep to Jeremy Bernard, you can't run the football.
Yeah.
You
You
feel like
can't.
you have to outsmart the defense for 1 yard because you don't trust a traditional run play with your offensive line to get pushed and your backs to see the hole and hit the hole to get 1 yard.
Yeah.
Against
Yeah.
Georgia, in the Georgia game, remember it was 3rd and 1. They ran the trick play where they talked to Bernard and Bernard caught it and threw it to Isaiah Horn. Remember that play?
Mm-hmm.
That was 3rd and 1. Alabama has struggled running the football in short yardage situations. Even the few Ty Simpson quarterback sneaks that they got first downs on been a struggle.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
understand, you know what I'm saying? You winning, and but whenever you win the game, everything gets forgotten. Everything gets forgotten in
Yeah.
the win. However, you have to be real enough to admit eventually the run game has to get better. Because I'm to the point, I'm with you, Fat. They're not finna run for 300 yards a game and go crazy. They're not finna do none of that. They're not doing none of that. But the run game has to at least be respectable.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
it got to a point where the run game was actually complimentary. The South
Yeah.
Carolina game, the LSU game, the run game has been awful.
Yeah.
Guess what? Ty Simpson has had he's been strip sacked and fumbled 4 games in a row now. That's something to keep an eye on. Now I think he's
Yeah.
playing at a Heisman Trophy level for other than the Florida State game pretty much all year. But however, we must admit he done turned it over 4 weeks in a row. That is something to monitor, right?
Yeah.
The other night, what I will say, some positive takeaway from Alabama. I thought Gerald Bernard had a damn good game. I thought Ty Simpson, watching it, I felt like he was off. I still think he was slightly off, but going back and rewatching some of it, Simpson wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Simpson, he wasn't as bad as I thought he was. Simpson was not bad the other day. Who else? I thought Daniel Hill was somewhat effective the few times that he got the football. This is what I'm tired of, man, with the run game. And I'm finna get off the run game. I don't get why Daniel Hill is 6'4", 245, how many pounds he weigh. He the biggest back in the room. Why are we going into games and I'm checking the box score at the end of the game and he got 7 carries?
Yeah. I don't think they believe the truth.
15, 20 times a game.
Yeah. They don't give it time.
Alabama sustained the success they had for so long. It wasn't all this running back by committee. That ain't how this works.
No.
When Mark Ingram won the Heisman, he got the bulk of the carries. Trubisky was a running back too. It wasn't no 1A, 1B.
And I don't know why they do that.
It wasn't no 1A, 1B. Najee Harris did the same thing. Josh Jacobs, same thing. Like it was all this running back by committee stuff that they doing. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're playing. I feel like a seniority thing is coming into this, man, and you're playing into something for whatever reason. It's time to make Daniel Hill the bell cow.
Yeah.
I think it's time to make Daniel Hill the bell cow running back. I think that, and I've been thinking it for a while. I just don't think J.M. Miller is healthy. Since that concussion, go watch J.M. Miller against Georgia, Vanderbilt, Missouri. Watch him get the concussion against Missouri. Watch him after that. He don't like the same player to me at all. It's not the same at all.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't. That's just me.
Yeah.
But so my positive I got to say, defensively, man, I thought Nakai Hill-Green, transfer linebacker from Colorado, had his best game in the Alabama uniform the other day. Deontay Lawson is starting to look like prime Deontay Lawson. You can tell he's starting to get help. Man, that Alabama's linebacking core as a trio between Hill-Green, Lawson, and Jefferson, they're starting to play their best football. They're rounding in the form.
Yeah.
Fat, I said it after the Wisconsin game, man. I said after the Wisconsin game, Yonze Pierre is starting to pop, right?
Yeah.
There's no more starting to anything. Yonze Pierre, right? Fat, Yonze Pierre's a star.
Yeah, he that.
Yonze Pierre, if you pay attention to this, man, in case you didn't know this, Yonze Pierre leads Alabama's defense with 6 sacks. He didn't start the first 4 weeks of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real talk, man. Yonze Pierre is slowly starting to creep up draft boards.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like he's playing at an extremely high level, man. Right now, Yonze Pierre starting to look. I don't really do comparisons. That ain't really my thing. Yonze Pierre starting to somewhat remind me of Dallas Turner.
Yeah.
He's starting to remind me of Dallas Turner, man. He is getting after quarterback. Yonze Pierre had another monster game. I'm with you, man. You said something about London Simmons, didn't you?
Yeah, London Simmons, yeah.
90, he's flashing, man. I like what I'm seeing from London Simmons. We knew what time it was going to be whenever Tim Keenan came back to the defense. We know what he brings to the table, man. Keenan played well. Dejon Lee, man, is emerging as one of the big-time corners, man. He getting better and better every week. I don't have anything negative to say defensively at all. They gave up 3 field goals.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ray
I can't say
dropped the interception in the end zone, and he ain't dropped one of them all year. Other than that, I ain't got nothing bad to say defensively.
Nah.
I don't have anything bad to say defensively, man. Let's move on to this week's game. Well, Fep, last year, man, I remember it was November. And, man, we watched Alabama play the Oklahoma Sooners, right? And, Fat, I think this was the game we can all agree on that essentially ended up keeping Alabama out of the college football playoff. This year, things flip. Alabama has the chance to clinch a playoff berth with the win against Oklahoma Saturday. I'm not the type to try to jump ahead of things because people will probably say, well, that'll put Alabama at 9-1. Yes, I'm assuming they're going to beat Eastern Illinois.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're going to win that game. So, man, and guess what, at the same time, you get to end Oklahoma's playoff hopes. I think with a third loss, Oklahoma is probably out of it.
Yeah.
So, man, I know you done watch some Oklahoma. I didn't watch some Oklahoma. How you previewing this
one? Man. Well, I had John Mateer. I think I had him winning the Heisman, didn't I? Coming into the season. Didn't I?
You did.
Yeah. Well, I didn't live up to that. Well, he did get hurt too, you know what I'm saying? He broke his thumb or something happened with his thumb, you know what I'm saying? But he kind of getting back a little bit. But anyways, defensive game, man. I think it's gonna be, Oklahoma, what Brett Venables, what his DNA is. He had a bye week to draw up some, shit on defense to be able to pressure Ty Simpson. It's all about how he able to handle it. Can he stand up in it? And you know what I'm saying? Oklahoma in the past couple of years, man, I don't know what it is, but we ain't been able to get past them. Like I don't know what the hell they got on there. That's even when we had Nick, man. Oklahoma just always gave me a weird vibe. But I think this matchup is different. Us being at home, we got we can clinch a playoff spot. You know what I'm saying? We know what's at stake. I think we're gonna be ready for it. It's us coming, especially off last season. We don't want to, have that heartbreak again like we did last season. They just put on a hell of a defensive clinic last year, man. They had a ferocious defense. This defense might be better than the one last year. So we got to be ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Have our seatbelt buckle, man. Hey, we got one this. We got a tough one this week, man. Another SEC opponent, another ranked SEC opponent. You know what I'm saying? They trying to keep their season alive. It's a lot at stake for them. If they win this, they can go to the playoffs. So we gonna get their best. You know what I'm saying? I think this gonna come down to just who gonna be able to get a key turnover, sack, fumble, or interception or something like that may decide this one. But I think it's gonna be low scoring. You know what I'm saying? Because the past couple of weeks, like I say, the offense hasn't been like scoring high in the 30s or 40s. We've been like kind of just leaning on the defense the past couple of weeks because the defense been trending upwards. But yeah, man, I really don't know much about Oklahoma's wide receivers or nothing like that, but I think that our DBs is good enough to hang with any receiving core in college football because I think we like top 10 in pass defense of all of college football, which is evident. You can see it when we play. I think this one gonna be one in the trenches. I mean, I know that sounds cliche to say, but this is definitely gonna be one in the trenches. But I think Alabama. I honestly think this week one of our running back. Our running back, one of our running backs gonna show. I think if Daniel Hill can get the ball enough, I think he can make some big plays, man. I really do. But I think Jaron Bernard. I think Bernard gonna have a good game. I think Ryan Williams gonna, because he played good last game to me. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna have a good game. Ryan Williams gonna have a good.
I actually should have noted that, man. Ryan had a good game Saturday. He did.
He had a good game Saturday. I think Ryan Williams will play good.
Touchdown pass.
Yeah, I think Ryan Williams will play good this Saturday. But long as we can keep Ty Simpson protected and he don't take too many licks, you know what I'm saying? I think we in good shape, man. Us being at home, Yeah, and then it's homecoming. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about that. It being homecoming for us this week. You know, but yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a slugfest. You know what I'm saying? I think Bama get a late touchdown towards the end, and I can get my prediction.
Hold up. Hold up, man. You jumping the gun. You jumping the gun. Now, I like the point you hit on, man. I like the point you hit on when you talked about Mateer. You picked them to win the Heisman before the year started. And I ain't gonna lie to you, fan, in September, you might have been on to something.
Yeah.
You might have been on to something in September now. But I think whenever you really go, man, and you look into what Oklahoma's done this year, I think Oklahoma's they got a good team. They're a very worthy opponent. I think they're better than LSU. They're better than South Carolina. I would agree with that. This is my thing, right? Coming into this game, Ty Simpson has thrown 21 touchdowns and 1 interception, right?
Yeah.
Now we can talk about John Mateer with his hand injury. I'm not sure. I think he ended up like he broke his thumb, then he had surgery, then he came back. I think they rushed him back. They rushed him back because they were tired of losing to Texas, is what that was about, which didn't make sense to me. Whatever. But we have to go off the facts, man, that go off the film and go off the game that's been played. John Mateer only missed 1 game.
Yeah.
He's only missed 1 game. John Mateer has thrown 8 touchdowns and 7 interceptions.
Yeah.
He's only missed 1 game. All the John Mateer for Heisman stuff was all in September. That all came to a screech.
Yeah.
Like that's came to a screech, man. I think the style of quarterback that he is, can he run around and make plays? Yes. I got news for you. He's not Lenore Sellers.
Nah.
Like when that pass, if that pass rush gets home to him like it was against South Carolina, they just couldn't get Sellers on the ground. Yaze Pierre is putting John Mateer on the ground.
Yeah.
They gonna get him on the ground. He ain't 6'3", 240 pounds and run the way that Lenore Sellers run. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I think defensively, man, I really like Alabama in this matchup. Oklahoma offensive line, they ain't good up front. A lot of his man, John Mateer, run around, do some hero stuff, make things happen for us, which is he's capable of it. I'm not sure how healthy I actually think that hand really is, that thumb really is, to be honest. To me, he ain't been the same player since he came back from that thumb surgery. But they are coming off a bye week. He has had another week to rest. Man, we battle. Us being Alabama, we'll get the best version of John Mateer since September. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. But man, I'll be honest, Fat. I think you finna get the best performance you've seen from Alabama's offense all season. I think they've had to hear all week how the defense is carrying them. I think they take that personally. I'm not saying they're going to go out here and drop 50 points and run for 300 yards. I ain't saying all that. This is what I'm saying. I think Oklahoma's defense is better than LSU. I don't know why, but for some reason, this current group of Alabama players, they played their best when things are most difficult. Let's just be honest, man. They knew early on in that game, LSU can't beat us. I think the energy of Alabama had got a little low.
Yeah.
The energy got low. They knew after they watched Gary Nussmeier for 2 drives, they said, "Yeah, we ain't losing to them.
Yeah.
We not losing." They're because eventually, this is what I know about Alabama on offense. This is what I know about Alabama on offense. This is what I know. I'm with you. If you can keep Ty Simpson upright, you got to protect your quarterback. with a quarterback that can operate at that elite level with that group of wide receivers, eventually, and the way that he's able to process and pre-snap read and diagnose whatever you're trying to do to him on defense, that eventually he gonna start picking you apart.
Yeah.
I don't know what the numbers say because I don't deep dive into the analytics and all the stuff like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm somewhat of a football nerd. I ain't that big of a football, why I deep dive and all that stuff like that right now. This is what I know just from watching and observing. This is what I know. You cannot play zone against Ty Simpson.
Nah.
He picking your zone apart.
Yeah, you can't play zone against him
Problem
now.
that is, do you really trust your DBs to go
Man to man with Ryan Williams and Jared Bernard and all of them?
Because
Yeah,
fact, this is what I know. This is what I know. I watched Oklahoma and Ole Miss play. Trinidad Chambers picked Oklahoma apart.
Yeah.
He threw for well over 300 yards in the game. I watched Joey Aguilar, Tennessee, throw for almost 400 yards against Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So you know what that tells me? That secondary, that back end is gettable.
Yeah.
You do not want to come to Brian Denny and play Alabama with a secondary that's suspect.
Yeah.
That ain't a recipe for success.
Yeah.
It's not a recipe for success, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there, man. I'm looking for a big day from Ty Simpson Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm talking big day from Ty Simpson Saturday, man. Real talk.
Yeah.
Now, Oklahoma is coming off the bye. Brett Venables had a chance to put a game plan together. They had 2 weeks to prepare. Do I think that means something? Yeah. Do that mean sometimes the bye week don't be what people make it out to be either?
Yeah.
Because at this point in the season, your players that's beat up, they beat up.
Yeah.
Having that week off can help them get, you know what I'm saying, healthier and fresher, but you in week 12.
Yeah.
You've been getting hit on for 3 months. It don't just go away in a week.
Yeah.
You know, but just me personally, man, but I'm gonna let you get your X factors and your score prediction. I struggle finding a way that Oklahoma gonna score enough points to win this game in Brian Denny.
Yeah.
In Brian Denny. Alabama got the revenge factor going for them, man. They got payback on Vanderbilt. They got payback on Tennessee. I don't see that changing with Oklahoma. I give my score prediction after you. Who you got as your X factor on offense, defense, and what's the final score?
X factor on offense. And this might not be a popular thing. I say Josh Quavers.
I'm not mad.
I say Josh Quavers. I say on them third downs when we need them, they're gonna be critical. I think he's gonna be able to find Quavers on them third downs, man.
Oh look, matter of fact, let me stop you right there. Because I want you to keep going, but hold up. Because I'm glad you just said that about Josh Quavers. Because I was having this thought. I was having this thought earlier today at work. Because I had read something somebody said that made sense to me. I think if Alabama's season ended right now, if we just didn't get to see no more Alabama for the rest of the year, I understand how we value quarterbacks, so I'm taking Ty Simpson off the list. I don't think it's crazy to say that Josh Quavers has been Alabama's second best player on offense behind Bernard.
Yeah.
Josh Quavers might be them been, when you say second best, man, you can always throw in Ryan and Lotzell Brooks, Isaiah Horton. They stats going to be better than Quavers. This is what I mean. In key moments, Josh Quavers then came up big.
That's what I'm saying.
So for you to name him as your X factor, that's not even crazy to me. Keep going. That ain't crazy to me at all. I actually feel like that's a good pick.
Josh Quavers for offense, defensively. I I'm gonna go with Bray. I think this secondary gonna feast this week. I think this secondary got a chance, got some opportunities to make some big plays this week. I really do. I like our matchup against Oklahoma receivers. I do. Score predict. You want me to give my score now?
Yep.
Uh, I like Bama to win 27. 27-23 Bama.
So you got Bama by 4. So you got Oklahoma covering the 6.5.
Yeah.
So on your sheet, you're gonna pick Oklahoma to cover the sheet. I just want to make sure we got this on record. You're gonna pick Oklahoma on the sheet, yes or no?
We'll see.
You picked LSU. Now hold up, time out. Now we'll give you this. Cause last week I think you picked LSU to cover the spread, and you did pick them on the sheet. You picked LSU. You did do that. Now LSU
Yeah.
ended up not covering, but they missed it by barely. Like you won fall. It's hard for me to. I can't call Ty Simpson the X factor. He's a quarterback. He's a quarterback. So I don't.
Yeah.
X factor to me is like somebody outside of the quarterback that I think will have a big day. You got the perfect one with Josh Cuevas. I ain't mad at that one. A big game this week. I keep predicting a lot. Zero Brooks gonna score his first touchdown, and it ain't happened yet. But I ain't like I'm just tired of predicting it because I feel like I'm giving the man bad luck by saying that. So I'm not picking Zero Brooks this week. My X factor, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest, and it's only because it's been so heavily scrutinized all week, especially by the Quante Barksdales of the world. I didn't talk enough trash about it, so I have to pick a player from this area. I think Daniel Hill, man. I'm going with Daniel Hill. And I want to make it be known that I'm not out on Jam. I don't think Jam a bad player. I don't think Jam Miller healthy. Jam ain't been the same to me since that concussion against Missouri. So for that reason alone, I'm gonna go with Daniel Hill. But I think it's gonna be more in the pass game than the run game. Hit him on some screens. I think for Alabama to be successful, I think it's time to come out and start acknowledging you are what you are, Fat. I think it's time to start throwing more on first down, man. Start throwing to soften them up and then try to run.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you that the craziest thing to me that I'm watching Alabama have success with is play action pass. Whenever they run the play action pass, do you realize that deep safety is a linebacker still biting down on it and they ain't getting out the backfield?
Yeah.
I don't understand how the play action pass is working. They're not having no success running the ball, but I guess it's just the fake. You got to honor the run. But I'm gonna go with Daniel Hill offensively. Defensively, you said Bray Hubbard. To be honest, man, you keep stealing why I'm gonna go with it. But I'm with you. I do think the secondary have a big big game this week, man. I'm gonna go with Deshaun Lee. I think we get an interception from Deshaun Lee this week. I think Deshaun Lee get an interception this week. And I feel confident in saying that because one thing Alabama has done on defense the past couple of years, even whenever a lot of people was down on Kane Womack, hell, at one point I was down on Kane Womack. But they have been forcing a lot of takeaways. I think that continues to happen this week. In fact, I won't be surprised if they don't pick John Mattel 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
John Mattel will throw the football to you.
Yeah.
He will throw the football. I've watched the Oklahoma this year. He will throw it right to you. All you got to do is be there to catch it, man. I think Alabama forces most of the turnovers in this game. Deshaun Lee, defensive X factor for me. Daniel Hill, offensive X factor for me. Final score, you said 27-23. 31-20. I think Bama win by double digits. I think last week's Alabama, they kind of seemed to me like a team. LSU had the interim coach. The energy was down. Didn't know what to expect. They know what they expect from Oklahoma. It's a revenge week. 31-20. Bama. Roll. All right,
I ain't
man.
mad.
Last segment of the day, man. Last segment of the day. It's the Saturday. It's the Saturday night game. Excuse me. On ABC, Georgia Bulldogs, Texas Longhorns, a rematch of last year's SEC championship game. To be honest, Fat, is kind of when we found out who Gunnar Stockton was, because Carson Beck got hurt in that game.
Yeah.
You know, so what you think about Georgia, Texas?
I think Georgia gonna put up some points in this one, man. I do.
That Georgia offense been
Argument.
humming.
Yeah, they've been
That
trending
offense
upwards,
is
man.
humming.
It is.
For somebody that I just hate to crazy this about Mike Bobo as an offensive coordinator. I still ain't. But I will say this, man. Fat, Georgia's offense has been humming.
It has.
To be honest, Fat, the offense saving the team.
It is.
I gotta give that, man. Real talk, man. Gunnar Stockton has played better than I expected him to, for what I thought coming into the season. I give him that.
Yeah. I think this one got a chance to but Arch Manning, he ain't lived up to what he supposed to. He decent. I think he playing better than he was in the beginning. He playing a little bit better, obviously. But I like Georgia in this spot, man. I like Georgia. I trust Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I trust Kirby Smart to do what he do at home. You know what I'm saying? Sarkeesian, I love Sarkeesian, but man, he ain't been able to win these kind of games right here. You know, with Georgia had their number last year. Georgia beat them twice in one season. So, you know what I'm saying? That's them going to Texas and beating them. So I like Georgia in this spot, man. I think that Georgia gonna be able to put up some points in this one. Um, Texas does have a good front seven, but I think Gunnar Stockton, the dude resilient. He don't give up, man.
No, facts.
That's one thing. That's one thing I can't
Facts.
say about
Time
Gunnar
out, man.
Stockton,
Time out.
man.
We don't have to use words like resilient and give
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, man? And hey, if they start prefacing this, we can come out and say it, man. Thus far this season, Gunnar Stockton has been a good quarterback.
Yeah, he a good quarterback, but I'm just saying he is a resilient quarterback too. Yeah, he a good quarterback, but I'm
Just because
saying
he looked like
he's
somebody's
definitely
granddad in the face, that don't mean he
yeah.
can't play quarterback at Georgia. He been a
Yeah,
good
he
all
a
these
good
old looking ass quarterbacks play good with that. Look at Stetson Bennett.
yeah, he a good quarterback, but what I'm saying is he is resilient too. Like that's just in his nature. He don't give up. Like that's just a trait he got. That nigga just don't give up. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I it's hard for me to go against it, man, because and I go off this. I hate to keep bringing this up, man, but man, I want to see a team not named that don't reside in Tuscaloosa be able to beat Georgia on a consistent basis for me to pick somebody else to beat them. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I got to see somebody else do it. And that's one of the reasons. And then, like I said, Georgia playing at home. Georgia is excellent at home. We were just able to come in there and do what we do because we just know how to beat them. But I like Georgia in this one. I think Kirby. I trust Kirby Smart. I mean, why would you not? He the best coach of college football. I think everybody would agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just I'm going with Georgia, man. I'm sorry. Texas. They ain't what they supposed to be, and this ain't a spot that you want to be in to save your season to go to the playoff. I don't think this just feel well for you, man. I like Georgia.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not sure Texas playoff hopes officially die if they lose at Georgia. I am not ruling out a 3-loss SEC team in the playoff this year. I'm not.
Don't they got to play Texas A&M?
The reason why I'm not
I'm
ruling
saying,
out is
don't they got to play Texas A&M?
I think they know that Bama should have got in last year. So I think there's going to be a concerted effort to get a 3-loss SEC team in. I'm just saying I won't be shocked if it happened. But talking about this
But they got to
specific
play
game,
Texas A&M.
man,
Don't they got to play Texas A&M?
They do got to go to A&M. That's why if they lose, they have 3 losses. Now, granted, they could lose. Now they lose to A&M, lose the four losses. It's over with. It's over with them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's over with them. But I guess what? I'm not ruling out the fact that that they can't beat A&M. A&M got to go to Texas. I'm not ruling that out. I'm just not ruling it out. This is what I do believe. Texas, for all the preseason hype and preseason #1, and Arch Manning was going to win the Heisman Trophy and be the #1 pick in the draft and all this, whatever all that came from. And Paul Feinbaum said he was the best quarterback in the SEC in the last 20 years. Like we didn't see Joe Burrow and Cam Newton and Bryce Young and Tim Tebow. It was a very stupid thing to say. But if you know this man quietly, just quietly, under the radar, the past 2 or 3 weeks, Arch Manning has played much better. He's played much better the past 2 or 3 weeks. I think part of that's because the expectations have come down to earth, for one. I think he's gained confidence from gaining more playing time, more experience. And not for nothing, this year's team, this year's iteration of Georgia Bulldogs ain't exactly vintage Kirby Smart defense Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Texas can move the ball against this Georgia.
Yeah.
Last year, they couldn't move the ball when they played. They can move the ball against this Georgia. Ultimately, I do think Georgia win the ball game. It's at home. It's hard for me to foresee Texas going in and winning the game. But I'm not gonna lie to you, fat. I think they can keep it close. I think they'll be getting interested.
No, I didn't say it was gonna be a blowout, but I like
Texas can make this game very interesting, man. And pay attention to how Greg Sankey set up the SEC schedule. Is it a coincidence that Oklahoma and Texas both get bye weeks before they come to Alabama and Georgia?
Oh, yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what? Is it a coincidence the day that Alabama went to Missouri and Georgia went to Auburn, Missouri and Auburn both had bye weeks the week before Alabama and Georgia came to town?
Yeah.
So that's just how the schedule worked, right? That ain't a coincidence, man.
Nah.
I'm telling you, it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. I'm telling you, it's not.
Yeah.
But I do think Georgia found a way to win the game. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think this game might have more points scored in it than people probably think it will. I like Georgia to win it, but I like Texas to keep it close. I like Texas to keep this one close. I think Georgia gonna beat them. I give Texas a shot to actually cover. I think they're getting 6.5. Last time I checked, yeah. 6.5. I think on this sheet is 6.5. What's this spread? Yep. Hold on. Yep. Texas getting 6.5. I think I give them a chance to cover 6.5 points.
Yeah.
I won't be shocked if Texas beat Georgia. I won't be shocked. It
I ain't gonna lie.
Like I think it do a lot of people. It won't shock
me. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but it won't shock me.
I ain't gonna lie. It'll probably shock me. I ain't gonna count.
It won't shock me. It won't shock me.
Yeah.
Because and my only reason for that, Fat, is my only reason for that is Georgia done playing around with their food a lot this year.
Yeah.
Now,
I think they're gonna come out.
They been coming back winning. They been coming back winning. So
yeah.
Can't never take the double.
I think they're gonna be ready.
And I'm not counting what they did last week because Mississippi State ain't all that. They
no, I'm saying I think they're gonna
improve, but they still ain't good. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they're gonna be ready though, man. I do.
Yep. But official prediction, I do have Georgia winning the ball game. I don't just say I think the score gonna be a nothing like that, but I do got Georgia winning the game.
Yeah.
But you got anything else for me, man? Shit.
Not really. covered everything. Ain't no music or nothing like that. I don't think.
Mm-mm. I
Yeah,
ain't heard nothing new.
nah, me neither.
Uh-uh. Well, not true be told, man, around this time of year, whenever music started, this normally when it's supposed to start cranking up.
Yeah,
Because you like to try to get everything in by the fourth quarter. But I know we supposed to be getting a Raw Wave album. I don't know, at some point. I'm assuming it's coming. He normally drop in November. It's November. What is it? The 12th, 13th, 12th?
yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't saw a date about when the album releases in November or not. So I don't know.
yeah,
That's all I got, man.
yeah.
Man, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. There's no excuses, man. Then we out.
Yeah.